1 strike now from Cole. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty,
a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High chopper to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as it's grounded sharply to first, right to him. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Standing in, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
And the pitch. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting second, the third baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Verlander has finished off more than 2,900 innings during his time in the major leagues. And with over 3,000 strikeouts, he's approaching the top 15 on the all-time strikeouts leaderboard. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Verlander into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Digging in, Alex Bregman, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
0-1. Here's the pitch, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Drilled down the line. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded to short. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Well hit to right, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
And another foul ball. Fouled off. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on the show right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. First offering on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Smoke toward the hole, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado, and this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound. Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Correa leads off second with nobody out. Good battle. Count remains full.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. George Springer the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a bouncing ball, foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So 2 on with 2 away, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. All tied at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. His line against Justin Verlander, just a 1 for 12 career line. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Wow, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and that's in there, base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. There's 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Brentwood's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 6 and the Astros 1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The first baseman, number 10.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Yordan Alvarez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Over to first. Cole. Runner's back. Gurriel, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. Astros leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now in the box, Brett Gardner. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Smoke toward the hole. Altuve has it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Martin Maldonado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Tucker stands at first with 1 out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. They trail 6-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gio Urshela. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Tucker. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. The short hit hard. Scooped up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Yankees are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Verlander pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Hit hard down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Brad Peacock takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Brad Peacock.
First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Stepping up to the plate, Torres, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Here's Michael Brantley, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. 1 out. One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that misses inside 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Correa, left field and carrying well. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an app.
Now batting, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Yankees 6 and the Astros 4. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and it's now 7-4.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. Now this one's crushed. Left field line and foul, though it had the home run distance. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. No outs, nobody on. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the second deck and gone.
Now that
in now, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Ryan Abreu takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Brett Gardner is striding again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he fouls this one off. Abreu, a 22-year-old, this is his first year at the big league level. Three runs already home here. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. He's set. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Digging in, Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The right fielder, number 30.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's George Springer. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. He works 6 1/3, mostly forgettable innings, but he will leave with the lead in his pocket. Tommy Kahnle comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Voit has a play. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Springer at second with 2 down. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. Canely is actually a native New Yorker. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Astros leave one. They trail it here 9-4. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. And there's one down now. Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. You've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
To the plate now, Torres, as he puts it on the ground to third. Bregman has it, and that's the 2nd out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We're through. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. There's prior history in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1, here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now here's the pitch. Yordan Alvarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voit.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The center fielder, number 11.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gio Urshela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller out to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Here's Carlos Correa now. And to start out the inning, it looks
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting,
Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Last strike now for Houston. Again, another foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Andujar is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
10-4 the final in this game. So the Bronx Bombers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Garrett Cole is credited with the win. Justin Verlander permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 3 men on base.